Welcome back. You must be anticipating the answer to the riddle of the previous lecture. So here it is, in practice. Well, contrary to what some may have thought, the Draft 1 watermark appears in both Section 1, that is portrait, and Section 2, that is not portrait. So what is a rule of thumb that we can use here to figure out whether our sections will have the applied changes or not? Well, a good rule of thumb that I've been using so far, and it hasn't failed me, is that things that have to do with the page layout, headers, and other things like columns or margins or orientation apply only to specific sections, but things that have to do with the design of the whole document apply to the whole document. And why would you want to have just a few pages that say that this is a draft when this document is actually all of it a draft? I mean, it doesn't make sense. So, for example, if you try to add a header, and it's a silly header, to the second section, if you look at the first section, this header was not applied. So I did not lie to you. This had to do with insert and something that has to do with the layout. So that's why it was applied only to the specific section to which I applied that change. Moving on, there are some very, very important things that I need to review with you. First thing, going to Backstage. Oh, we looked extensively at the properties. Very, very, very important. Now we need to look at the options. Another overlooked feature of Word. And in the options, we have ways of customize the quick access toolbar, which is where I'm pointing with my pointer. So let's say that you very oftenly use the bullets feature and you want to add this to your quick access toolbar. After you click OK, you will see a shortcut that is accessed through any tab. That's the beauty of the quick access toolbar. It doesn't disappear if you go to a different tab. You can also modify and add more commands by using the menu, the menu arrow that is at your quick access toolbar. So that's one way to customize Word, and I can always delete that if I don't need it. There are ways to customize the ribbon, which is where I'm pointing with the mouse. So going back, options, customize ribbon. There are ways to show more tabs than are already there. Like if I want to show the developer tab, for example, that is a hidden tab, here I added an extra tab. And we're going to check this out because we're going to be advanced Word users very soon. For now, I'm going to just get rid of this. I can add the breaks to the home ribbon. But if I want to do that, I need to create a new group. So new group, and then add the breaks to this new group. And as you can see, here's my new group. Of course, I don't want to keep this option as a permanent option, so I'm going to go back and customize my ribbon and get rid of this new group. Delete. How did I do this? How did I bring up this menu? That is a magic that you have to keep in mind every single time you want to do something. That is the magic of right click. We've used it before. Wherever you are, right click can give you additional options. In different parts of the document, it will give you different options. For example, in the options, customize ribbon, right click, you get a totally different menu than the menus that I was getting when I was right clicking inside the Word document. Anyhow, more ways to customize Word to be continued, but now to a very, very important part of Word, which is review. First, I need to close the header and footer. Review and spell check are very important. So, of course, I've had some gibberish over here, so I want to ignore this. But there's some real spelling errors that I can change all and accept that I need to change this. Word also figures out grammar errors, which is really good. So it seems like we're done with the changes and we can go back. My view is really weird. That is why I went to the View tab, because my view is really weird. It changed, and as you can see, this is yes, you know it, it's a toggle switch because it's blue when it's selected. Click into another view, I get the outline view. Click into the print layout, I get back to the normal view. Web layout looks like a web page. Reading mode, oh, it doesn't look good. With escape, you can get back to the print layout view. Toggle switches, of course, they turn blue when you select them. So I've shown you some awesome features here. I've shown you the view, different views, and some of them are super useful. The outline is going to haunt you when we learn PowerPoint. I've showed you how to spell check your document. You can also use the thesaurus or a word count. You can use the word count feature to even count how many words a paragraph has got. See? Zooming out can get your document to fit in your view, so don't get upset if you see a view like that when you open your document. You should know that it's because of the zoom in, zoom out feature. And of course, never forget to save your document. Now, if I want to save my document as a different type of document, I can use the type menu. The type menu can move me back to previous versions of Word, or it can even give me the option to save my document as a different type: web page, portable document format. For example, look at the portable document format. It's a format that opens with Acrobat PDF Reader. And here it is. Now, something that is quite important is the backstage, protect, inspect, and versions. But more on this on